Oh, it's weird. My voice is really misleading. People think I'm a lot of things just by hearing me. Like
Yeah.
people. Oh my God, dare I say this on the internet? People, I'm gonna regret this later. People don't know until they meet me that I have a lisp because they don't
No,
hear it through.
I can tell.
You can tell. A lot of other people can't.
I can tell.
And when they meet me, they're uh, one of my family members' friends, my cousin's friend, when they played with me, and I even recorded with them. Like they're really cool people, but they're just douchebags sometimes. But I love them so much. Um, they met me through Xbox first, and then when we had like family reunions or just get-togethers, they met me, and are like, "Wow, you have a lisp," and then they just make fun of me, like, "Hey, Izzy, how are you doing?" And they just do that all day.
I noticed the list, but I don't like to comment on it because lots of people have it, and
I might
some
as well
people are
just
really
call out the
sensitive
elephant in
about
the
it.
room then. It's there. I might as well just say it now. It's there. I get it. I know it's there. Does it bother me? No, not anymore. Like I have a life. Like if I was bullied for it, let down, yeah, I'd hate it. I'd hate myself. But you know, whatever. It's my list.
I'm not bullied, even though I don't really have anything like odd about me, like a list. I'm not saying that's too odd, but like nothing like that
Abnormal.
stands out from other people. So I don't really get bullied, but like, um, God, this one chick, all she ever does is talk about people's shoes. Be like, huh?
Shoes.
Yes.
That's really
It's like she'll be
dumb.
like,
That's really dumb. Like
I
if
never
I was a
wanted to punch
bully,
the woman.
I'd be terrible. I'd be the worst bully in the world. Cause I know what to bully people on. Like shoes, no. Like I wear like the same pair of shoes every day. Like what are you gonna do about it? You're gonna get me another pair of shoes so you can stop making fun of me? Please do. I'd love it if you did that. But no, I wouldn't. See, but that's the other thing. Like you have to learn. You have to get a tolerance. Like if all you're doing is like, well, your shoes suck, and you hear that every day, whatever. Don't let it phase you. It's just your shoes. She's not
Oh,
saying I hate your family. I'm not saying I hope you die in a hole. And if she does, then she's just
I
that.
mean, I just hate. I don't know. It's just something about me. I hate hypocrites. I hate it when someone preaches something and then goes does the fucking exact opposite of that.
Well,
Like she has V was BO. She has the biggest shirts. Like they're like 8 sizes too big. And then she's gonna talk about my shoes like she has the right, and that just gets on my nerves.
well,
Like
in
it's not
that
that. It's not.
in that context, yeah, I get your frustration. You know,
It's
that
fine.
I
I would be
get.
fine if it was just me, but the fact that she likes to bring in my other friends, my friend who is like a little on the obese side, that she's always calling him out for it, and I'm just like, no, it's
All
no,
right,
you
that's
need to
messed
stop.
up. That's messed up. But I'd also like to bring up because it's also a very important that we are all human beings are going to be hypocrites. I'm a hypocrite to some extent. It's who we are. I can't escape it. I wish I could. We can't
I'll
always
only
keep
be a
every word.
hypocrite. I'll only be a hypocrite if I'm helping someone else out. Like I'll give them advice on something. I may not follow it, but that's what you should do.
Yeah, it's like follow what I say, not as I do. Kind of like that. Like a drug dealer telling someone not to drug deal. Like I know I drug deal, but I'm giving you this advice as like a life lesson that I've learned not to do it. Just listen to me. Dun, 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 dun.
I don't understand how people can be like that.
I don't either. I mean, it, I just like they don't like people just fail to understand how much bullying affects people. It screws them so hard.
There's
It
this
really
emo
does.
girl in my class. Like, she's not like total emo, like where she cuts herself. I mean, like she's emo, like where she has like a little thing over her eye, and she wears eyeliner and stuff, and listens to
I
music
don't think
like
she's
that.
emo or goth.
Yeah, she's kind of yeah, she's goth, but she
Okay,
qualifies herself as emo.
they
And
do that.
some of the girls in our class, make fun of her because of it, but she's my sister's friend, so like I'm like, okay, you really need to just leave her alone because she's doing her own thing, and you just need to stop.
You're hating her because you got
And
your
it's
own
just
swag,
annoying.
man. How you gonna do that? I don't know, man.
Do what they can. You just need to stop.
I don't know, because I have, you know, people who are really close to me who have been bullied, and that, you know, 4 years later, they, you know, not even being bullied anymore, away from that environment completely. They're still going through that emotional struggle. Like, that never leaves you. Like, if you're being called fat every day, and suddenly you just stop being called it for a prolonged period of time, you're still gonna hear it. It doesn't go away once the voice starts going away. It's a very terrible thing. I really
It's gonna become part of your personality. All
it
you're gonna think about is, why
again
is this person looking at me for so long? Does she think I'm fat?
it consumes you. And I've been fortunate enough not to really go through that, but you know I've known people who have, and it is terrible. They are so just let down people, and it hurts me to see that. It really does. Because they don't deserve it. They're the most amazing people I've met in life, and they're the most depressed people. I don't get it.
Yeah.
That's why, like, I don't know. I feel, but as a generation, we're getting better. We're getting better. It used to be a lot worse. It used to be a little bit more accepted.
Yeah. I feel like races and I don't mind racial stereotypes. I mean, in a way, they are. Some of them are true, so I don't mind them.
And some of them are just generally funny. Like the how many Mexicans can you fit in a car? That's hilarious. But you know,
Black
just
people
don't.
play basketball. That's what they do. It's a thing. You gotta accept that.
Well, don't accept it, because not all basketball players are black, and not
And
all
I'm
black
not
people
saying
play
like you
basketball.
can't be. I can't. I'm not saying like you can't be a basketball player because you're not black. No, I know plenty of good players in my youth league that are great at basketball, and they're not black.
I know. Most of in the town that I was talking about, that little short 2 square mile town, we didn't have. I mean, the majority of we had I think 53% white majority. But you know, a lot of the people that I ended up going to class with were like Asian, Indian, Filipino, Spanish. Like we were one cultured class as a whole. And then there was me.
You.
Then there was me. I mean, I'm American. That's what I call myself. I'm not really Spanish. I can't call myself Spanish. I don't. I mean, I eat rice on occasion, but by myself, not usually. Like, I'm not Spanish. I don't act Spanish. So how the hell am I supposed to call myself Spanish? I don't even speak the language. So I just call myself American.
My dad is black and my mom is white, so it's like I'm mixed in like.
Yeah, that
It's just like
interracial.
people like, what do you qualify yourself as? They'll be like, they'll hand me one of those SSAT things. They'll be like, hey, what do I fill in for your race? I'm like, I just don't care. Just do what you want, man.
But is he like African black or is he like lineage black?
My dad was like, African black. I mean, like kind of like the black that we see.
No, I'm not talking tone.
Kobe
I mean like
Bryant.
lineage. Like is his family like?
Oh no, it was like Georgia, like Atlanta ghetto black.
Okay. Yeah, Georgia ghettos. No, no bueno, no bueno.
Yeah, yeah. When I've gone down there to visit my dad, I'm like, no.
No, 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 no. Have you ever been? No. Have you ever? You've been to Manhattan before, haven't you?
Oh yeah.
Have you ever been to Brooklyn?
Brooklyn, not that part now.
No. My dad lived in Brooklyn. I think he still does. Yeah, he still lives in Brooklyn. I mean, there are some pretty nice parts, and then there's nope. There's your nope section.
Yeah, my dad lives like deep in the hood, and there are just like those parts like, I, whenever you're at his house, like I just stay in my bed because I was like 10. I don't really go there anymore because like I just don't do that. But whenever you saw a car drive by, you'd be like, "Oh my God, no! Like,
No, Kevin,
get in the
no.
house." It's the scariest thing ever. Like, my dad was in the gas. We were at a gas station, and my dad went into vehicle. He went not into a vehicle. He went into a car. Oh no, God! He went into the fucking store. Went into the store, and some random guy came up and like started knocking on the glass of the window, and I'm just like sitting there peeing myself. Like, nope, no sir.
Oh, I've never been to that experience. I mean,
You don't want it.
I was lucky enough. Like, I've never, I play video games. I was never the kid to really go outside, so I never really explored. you know, I just kind of admired the view and just kind of like, nope. That's what I did.
I'd be I I'd be the guy sitting up in the balcony of an apartment, being like, ah, look at that dude. He's about to get beat up.
I'd rather, I'd just snipe on the roof, and whoever was,
Yeah,
I don't know.
like, I'll provide support. You do what you do.
Oh my God, this gun game is so good right now.
Chicken is
You
disgusting.
cocksucker! I swear to God, I get my cum farm. You're the first one getting freaking recruited. I swear to you, you're the first person being recruited.
When the draft comes about, he's gonna be there.
I'm gonna be right behind you, laughing as I handcuff you.
Oh.
Yeah, you coming with me, buddy?
No, my uncle actually got arrested.
For ejaculating?
Like, he was with my dad. He lives like deep in the hood as well, so like they carry guns wherever they go because that's the thing you're supposed to do. And he went onto a bus, and like some lady screamed like he had a gun, and then he had arrested for hijacking the bus, even though he didn't even touch anything. But he got out of it. He only spent like half a month in there.
Yeah, good people freak out. I remember in like third grade, I thought I saw a gun in the bushes and I freaked the hell out. I don't know. Some people have
I've never
stashes.
been that not that kind of person. I'll be like, okay, that's a gun.
Well, I was a
Just walk
kid back
away.
then, and they always promote that. Like, if you see a gun, you gotta report it, 'cause you people get killed. Yeah, yeah.